Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Farming Simulator 19 here on the Hagenstedt map. Let's get back to reliving the glory days. So that's kind of what we're going to need to future-proof ourselves now against all of that extra that we're going to be getting. So I'm just going to take you to there, and I'm going to, no, don't want that one. No, I want that one right there. Because I want to take you over to this side. Send you down here. Having two of these is definitely making a big difference to the harvest here. Like, we are now whizzing on through these. I just wanted to have a look at this one. Because we haven't looked at... I know we haven't looked at this much at the moment. I was just thinking we haven't looked at this very much at all. But we will be. Like, there's going to be a lot more hay and stuff that we're going to be doing as we start increasing the numbers of cows. My aim is still to try and get 1,000 cows. That's what I used to aim for when I was playing on my own. Like, I'd try and get all fields, all the land, everything, but also I would try to get 1,000 cows. I really like the idea of having 1,000 cows on the map, all right, ready and raring to go. So Helper I has completed the task. This one's got a full grain tank. I got to empty this one out a bit. When it gets down to below 80%, then the combine will start moving again. So what I'm going to do this time round is I'm going to empty that out to 80%. Just like that. And then I'm going to go whizzing straight off over and empty out the bit that we've got before I meet back up with that combine and empty it out completely. So if I go over this way, dump in. I think we will just sell the oats straight off the field because it's so close to that 10%. I mean, it's not 10%, but it is pretty... 1838. That's pretty close. It's only about 70 euros per 1,000 litres less than within 10% of the highest price I've seen. So I'm kind of thinking that that means that it's a valid amount that we can go and sell for. I'm quite happy to go and sell for that. You know, the other thing I'm thinking is that maybe it is actually time to start paying off our loan. Like, I've always played with the loan just about on max, or completely maxed out. And maybe it would make a nice change of pace if I do actually get rid of the loan. Like, pay it all off. Actually work to pay off the loan. I mean, we got everything that we need for the cows at the moment. One more field might help us along a little bit, but I mean, even the cows just for a little while running with just hay and not actually having silage, total mixed ration going in, it's not going to be a bad thing. It's not going to hurt anything or hold anything back. I think that's going to be all right. I don't think that's going to be any kind of a problem for us. Oops. Why are you blocked? Shouldn't be blocked. Yeah, that's just because he's gone too fast, and then I've moved my tractor right in the way, and I shouldn't have done that. So I want to bring that one over there. Basically, I just wanted to kind of, like, eye it up like this, because I thought that looked quite cool. I run over to this other combine and take everything that one's got. And then the two well, actually, that one's only got, like, maybe one and a bit runs to do. Is it going to do that in one? It might do that in one pass. I'll get the stuff that these combines have got second, and then I can leave that tipping into the truck. And while I'm leaving that tipping in there, I can go over to the cattle yard, and I can change that tractor over because he's finished doing the turning. So we've now got hay there. And the next step is to unhitch that one and get the rake on and then start it raking. Now, the rake is ridiculously small. And, like, it's definitely not the best machine for the job, is it? Like, there are definitely better ones that we could be using than that. Unfortunately, though, we don't have the money right now to go and get it. So we will just stick with that little tiny rake that we've got. And we'll make do. We will just make do with what we got. And then when we've got a little bit more money later on, then we can see about sort of going for a bit more than that. But you are all finished, which means that I can just start slowly moving off this way and folding you up at the same time, like that. I don't know what rake to get. I'm I'm unsure as to what rake I'm going to get. I know, like, I'm quite keen on the new type of rake that the game introduced, which is not there. Let's go to here and windrowers. This one right here, this Merge Max 902. I'm quite keen on that one. It gives an 18-meter windrow in total, and you can adjust the windrow on the fly as you go round. That one's 12 meters. This one here is 15 meters. I am also partial to the Krone Swadro 2000 and 18-meter spread. And I'm thinking this series I might actually use that one. It's obscenely large, and then I got the Merge Max by Stevie over here. I don't know if that what it's just a standard working speed of 30k, which is really obscene. But yeah, the Merge Max one, not the Merge Max, the Krone Swadro. I haven't used that one for a while, and that I'm pretty sure was one that was in this game, wasn't it? So I'm kind of thinking that that's the one to go for, because that one I've not really used it very much. And the 18-meter windrow, with the way that windrows work now, it generally becomes a little bit too cumbersome for just about anything to work properly. But at the same time, I think it could be the one to go for with this particular series. So let's lower that one down there, like that, because I need to put this on the front of this tractor. Let's bring you over that way and load you on there like that, and then I'm gonna, which way am I putting this? Which way is it running? If I start that one up, it's actually going out onto the right-hand side at the moment, so I want to change that. Shift Y, no, Control Y. Yeah, Control Y changes direction. So I want it going out on the. It was going on the left-hand side. I want it to go on the right-hand side, like that. There, you can see which way it's going now, and lower you down, and I just want to do one line along here. We've got a combine who has finished his work, so I bring that one just there like that. I'm not going to do any more for a second. I'm wondering if I can do this and actually like run it across the field twice so that we get the rows like built up a little bit more. I'm not sure if that's going to work though. So for now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to set him going like that and leave him to go. But I might be able to run this across the field twice and make the windrows a little bit bigger. We've got the time to do it because of us working on the harvest. So I definitely think that this is like a valid option for us. So I'll just leave you go for a minute. Not do anything with you. This one down here is now done. That one over that side will be done in a minute as well, and he's not going to fill the combine up before he's finished, which is going to make life a little bit faster, a bit easier for us. So you here, dump everything into there like that, and that will then immediately transfer over into the truck. Helper C has got an early full grain tank. Okay, you are done. Bounce you around like that and get you up to the top. So I'm going to put this one going on the longest field because that's slightly more crop in there. And then the other combine, I'll drive that one all the way back down over here and empty it out. And then I will take it up this way and we'll start that one on the slightly smaller fields. This one here, I'm going to do one pass up the side here. Just up this way, right here. I'm going to bring you in and I'm going to start you up there. And hired help right in there like that. And that one's going to do a single pass right there. And then once I bring it up to the top, I'm actually going to take it out of the crop. And I'm going to set it down into the crop and go up that side, at least for now. And I'm not going to worry about doing anything over the top end of the field. So let's just back you up there a little bit and then turn you round. Just like that. I'm not driving on the crop. That was a figment of your imagination. Once again, you were just imagining things. And we bring you down in here like this. Right. Now, if you go that way, like that, Then I can go to... No, I don't want either of those. I want this one here. I don't quite know what he's... There is that little tiny bit over in the middle up there. It's not really a lot of grain on it, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I want to just... I want to take the beacons off, and then I want to go over here. So there's a little tiny bit of grain here. Really is not going to make a difference to anything. I didn't even look to see how much I got from that, but there was definitely some. I'll put that one out. Get this one up to the top. And then that's like the harvest is mostly kind of like dealt with then. We've got the last 2 fields being done, and all I got to do is I do have to get the straw picked up and get that out of the way, and then I've got to start planting. And obviously we're going to be planting canola. I completely forgot the sunflowers. So it's canola, then it's sunflowers, then it's beans, then it's corn, and we're going to go and do... We did potatoes already. We'll do sugar beet. And again, we'll do it like we did last time. We'll lease all the necessary machinery that we need, and we will sell it straight off the field to whoever is putting out the most money for it at the time. And we will keep doing that. We won't look at storing any of it until we reach until we actually own our own sugar beet machinery. So I don't know when that's going to be. Probably not very long, actually, the rate that we're going at the moment. We do seem to be doing quite nicely with everything, so I don't think it's going to take very long before we can buy our own sugar beet gear. Start doing that. Do I need to do a single pass up this side? I probably don't, but I'm going to do it anyway, just to make sure. I'll grab that one right in there, and I will then just send one up the outside of the road right there, I think, and we'll bring it back down the other way in a minute. So you go up through there like that. And once we get up here, slow that down a bit. There. Okay, and then round this way. So I'll send you up across there, and then I want to get that tractor up here. I've also got to go and get the other tractor going on. No, that one's actually still going, so I don't need to worry about that one. You go this way. I'm just gonna sit with this one. As you know, I just want to go over and check this. That's looking a lot better. Last time we used this one, it made an absolute pig's ear of a job, didn't it? It definitely didn't leave it looking tidy like this. I don't know if that's because of how thin the crop was on the ground, but that's looking a lot better, isn't it? Like that is looking really neat and tidy there. I'm actually really impressed. I don't know why, but the last time we used this machine, like it really didn't do a very good job at all. But now it does actually seem to have like come along in leaps and bounds and gotten everything. So as you've gotten all the way down here, and possibly there is enough room for it to get round, but possibly also not, I will just quickly do a cut along this side and then send it going down there, and we can run and get the Valtra then, and we can go up and we can empty out. I know that I've got the Starer there. I'm going to want to start working on actually I might use the Valtra now and start picking up the straw. I got several jobs that I need to... We won't worry about picking up the straw just yet. I got all these jobs that I need to get going. I got several jobs that I need to get going. That one I'm just going to dump that bit of straw there. I mistimed that. Turn in a little bit sooner. Right, we'll go like that. There. Bring that out a little tiny bit, and off you go. There you go. Right. That is fantastic. And the speed is going as well. It's quite impressive. That's a lot of hay that we're picking up. I'm actually really pleased with this. I'm surprised, like the last time round, it just seemed to make quite a mess. It didn't really do anything beneficial. Whereas this time, it genuinely seems to have made a decent job of it. So, I need to get this one up to the top field. And I also need to have the forage wagon over so that we can pick up the hay for the cows, and I'm also going to want to pick up the straw. So I'm going to leave that one there, and I am going to change it over and put the Stara on it, and I'm going to bring you back over here. So you're going to wait right there a second, and Combine is able to keep going. You down here, lovely wide bit of space down there. That's fantastic. You're yeah, I'm thrilled to bits of that. There is one thing. No, I'm not going to do anything different. I was just thinking I might move it over and do one little bit over to the outside of that field, but no, I'm not going to change anything yet. I'm going to leave that one working. And I am going to go and get this one over here so that I can head up to the combines and unload some of the oats up there. I'm going to need to move the truck up to the top, and I'm going to get the forage wagon on, and I'm going to start working on that. What I'll do is I'll pick up the straw on the headlands, and then I'll go up to the top fields and I'll pick up the straw on the headlands up there, and then I will top up that vehicle. We'll run that to the cows, and we will empty what we can into the cattle yard, and then the rest of it will go into the storage there. And then after that, I will... let's just go to this combine up here. Then after that, I will pick up all of the hay that we've got down there, gather all of that up and put what we can in for the cows, and the rest goes in storage, and then we can come back this way and we can start working on some more straw. Because I would have picked up the headlands, that means that the other Stara tractor that we've got can go and start working on picking up, we can put the merge max there, the rake, we can put that one on it, and we can start merging the straw runs in together so that we can pick it all up a little bit faster. So we want this bad boy here. I won't do anything with that field there, at least not with the merge max. I will just go and pick that up normally in a minute. Just not going to do it yet. Right. Let's go through here. I love the fact that this one can do 30 kilometers an hour. That is the bit that I really, really like for this. So I'll whiz you round like that. Bounce my way through all of this lot. There's a little tiny bit of straw right there that I can see. Actually going to go and pick that up. Like this 30 miles an hour, 30k rather, 30 kilometers an hour. It's faster than some of the tractors can actually work. Like it's faster than some of the tractors can actually travel anywhere. Which is just insane. That's absolutely brilliant. I mean, I know that this is a completely unrealistic thing. It's not actually based on anything resembling real life. But still, I like the idea of it. That the fantasy of it there is still quite a remarkable thing. The other combo... Actually, you know what? I need to hurry up and switch back up so that I can... Yeah, helper J is blocked by an object. That object is blocked by is going to be... I thought it was going to be that one. It's not. It's the other combine that he was blocked by. That's all right. I genuinely thought it was that one there that he'd just driven into. That's why I was rushing back to go and get it. But no, I don't need to worry about that. I got another combine over there who is just stopping right now. He's about to put the spout out. So I can go and park underneath that one till I've at least taken off the bit of grain that will fit into this. We need a bigger forage, but we need a bigger grain cart. Grain wagon, auger wagon, even. So let's go to you. Start this one up. Change up through a few gears. And... oh, yeah. Oh, so good. I will never, ever grow tired of listening to that engine sound. I will never grow tired of listening to that engine. It's so good. Seriously. Even changing gears, going up, going through the gearbox and everything is brilliant. But the engine braking? Oh, wow. Yes. I will never grow tired of the engine braking. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. But I don't think I will. Probably not. No, I don't think I will. I've heard engine braking a lot. Oh, that was good. And I want to go over to this one because what I actually want to do is I want to just start it running down this side so I don't get left with a little bit of straw like stuck out on the end of the field over here. So let me start that one up. Just in there like that. I don't want a line of straw down the middle of the road. So I will set you going. And then I can jump back to this one. And get out of the way of that combine. That one's already done one line over this side, so I don't need to worry about that. We will unfold this, leave that loading into there, and then I can jump back down to the Valtra and continue just picking up the straw on the ends of the fields. This one. So I want the 2 lines of straw down the other end of this one. Done that one. There's nothing else up here that I really need to worry about. There is one little spot of straw over there that I want to get. And I want to kind of like work through and like pick up a lot of these different spots of straw that are just left over. Because they can contribute to lag in a big way. And because I had that one lifted already, I don't think I got it. When I start... No, there it is. Right. When I started this one up, I started it and lifted it because it was already in a lowered position. I do that. There we go. We've got that little tiny bit. It can cause performance issues if you have too many of those little bits of straw all over the place. I know it's not like a major problem. It's not like game breaking, but it can start to cause a few problems here and there. I know definitely on a server, the more stuff you have lying on the ground, the more problems you can have. But I don't know, like, how much of an issue it becomes. I've just heard reports. So, like, I do try to like tidy up as I go along with the little specks if I see them on the ends of the field, because it's something to do with the way that I don't know why they've never been able to fix this. That the combines, they always manage to keep a little tiny bit of straw inside the combine until it wanders off somewhere nowhere near the field, and then it spits it out onto the ground. And you get the same when you take the combine back into the shed. You'll get a little tiny bit of straw spat onto the ground from, you know, where it's been in the shed for no apparent reason. Like, there seems to be no logical reason whatsoever as to why it would even do that. I've never been able to figure it out. I don't know if anybody else can shed any light onto the matter, but it seems really, really bizarre. Why does the game do that? And why is it something that hasn't been patched? I know it was something that they did look at, and they were able to do something of a patch on it and improved it a bit, but they still haven't improved it very much. The fact that it does still chuck out those little tiny dots of straw everywhere indicates to me that they still haven't quite gotten it mastered. I mean, look right there. I've already seen a couple of dots. There's one right there that I've just driven over. And then there's a couple more on the road just over there. You can see them. There's one in the field from where he was turning. Right, they're all over the place. They shouldn't be. 2 of them right there. I'll get those a bit later, I think. Rather than worrying about it now, because I'm heading off up this way. But why do they exist? Why do those things exist? What is it that causes them? Does anybody have any idea? Because I know that some of you are highly intelligent folks who know an awful lot about, like, programming and stuff, and why the game does some of the things that the game does, which I haven't got a hope of understanding. Like, I really haven't. And I find it quite remarkable just how easy some of you find, you know, a solid understanding of it all, and it's quite awesome. Start you up, fold you in, and I'll run down and I will empty out that combine down there, and then I'm going to come back over and empty out this one as well. I think I will try and empty out the Ninja before I do too much else. There's that one emptied out. He's going to go whizzing back up across the field. And I'm going to dump this 10,500 litres straight into the truck here before I go over and park myself underneath that combine. And then we've got the 2 ends of the field right here just to pick up. And then any more straw that I can fit into our forage wagon just to completely stuff that one full. We've got a reasonable amount of oats here. Let's see how much we got so far. Not you. There. We are on 87, so there's 90,000 and something. I don't know how much is left in that trailer there. There's most of it. So we're 91, 92,000 litres of oats that we've got. Maybe 93,000. So we should be looking at least 100,000. Yeah, well, actually, it's going to be more than that because I've got 10,000 just here. So we're looking at maybe 120,000 litres. Now, if we're selling that at 1,800 per 1,000 litres, 120, we're looking at $200,000 coming in, 200,000 euros. That's not too bad. I want to maybe increase the size of this one, but if I do that, I'm going to struggle to pull it with the stayers. So we're going to want bigger tractors before we do that. There isn't any major upgrades that I need at the moment, so my main focus is still want it to be paying off our loan, I think. So with 200,000 coming in from this, and then if we do have a little bit of straw left over from filling up the cattle yard and everything completely up there, you know, there may be a little bit of extra money coming in as well from that. If we'll pay off what we can of our loan. That's going to sort of be our next focus, is pay off the loan. And then once we've done that, then obviously there's like a few more things that we want to work on as well. We'll start you up. Like, more cows, yes, but not right now. I do want to get the mixed feeder and get that one set up and running and all going so that we can get our cows up to a full 100% productivity. That would be absolutely brilliant if we could do that. We're not going to be able to do that until we've got a spare 180,000, and I also need somewhere to put it. And that's kind of like the biggest thing that I'm just holding back on slightly, is where exactly I'm going to go and dump this machine down. Because, like, I know that I've said sort of behind the cattle yard there, and I'm still thinking that's probably the best place to put it. In behind there. It's close to where we want to do the feeding, and it should allow us nice, easy access to go straight through with bales when we switch over to baling straw rather than gathering it loose like this. And there's a few other options as well. I've got some other Stevie mods as well. This one has got a 90,000 litre capacity. The other Stevie mods, some more updated ones. And this one's actually, when he's updated, it's got a option now for a 250,000 litre capacity, which I thought was absolutely brilliant. I know this is not completely full, but I'd rather just go and tip this out now, and then we can get another... When we get those rows, like the straw being rowed up a little bit thicker than it is right now. The stayers are currently occupied. Well, one of them is. We'll get the other one going now and put the straw rower upper on that one. The Merge Max. The Merge Max, that's what it's called. Bring you down in around this way. Helper H has completed their task. That is going to be the combine, finishing the last of the oats. So we bring you in here. Unfortunately, folks, that is all we have got time for today. A massive thank you to everybody who has earned their way into the Great Book of Names. To find out some more details about all the names coming past, please head into the description and click on the link to the Discord. It's a link to another video. The link is on the other video. Please also consider checking out the links there for Nitrado, who provide gaming servers for games like Farming Simulator, Minecraft, Ark, and several others. And there's also Fanatical, who will help support your gaming habit by providing you with cheap games and also giving me a small commission on anything that you buy using my link. If you've enjoyed this particular video, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.